Hi, good morning, my first grade friends. I hope you all are doing very well. It is Mrs. Foster, the self-proclaimed math queen of Sheridan Elementary School, here to do a wonderful lesson with you. I have been noticing that a lot of you have been getting onto Dreambox. Way to go. Also, you've got your Connect 5 math activities. Just keep up the hard work. I also want to tell you, though, it's also important to not only work your brain, but to keep your body active. I know I did a wonderful yoga routine this morning and I'm feeling nice and ready to go for my day. So let's go ahead and get in it to win it. Let's go over expectations. We think, act, and talk like a mathematician. And let's quickly review our 8 mathematical practices. Number 1, mathematicians keep trying. Number 2, mathematicians think about math. Number 3, mathematicians talk about math. Number 4, mathematicians model math. Number 5, mathematicians use math tools. Number 6, mathematicians check your work. Number 7, mathematicians look for patterns. We've spent a lot of time looking for patterns as we look at the different combinations of our numbers within 10. And then finally, mathematicians look for shortcuts. Okay, now typically we would start by warming up our brain by doing some sort of numeral sequence. Today, we're going to warm up our brain by doing an activity with my bundles and my sticks. So I have to move my computer down and I'm going to put it over here and you're going to see that I have some loose sticks and then I have some bundles. Now the rule about a bundle is there's always 10 sticks in a bundle. How many sticks are in a bundle? 10. How many bundles am I holding? 1. Sometimes I'll ask how many bundles that I'm holding and they'll say 10. I'll be like, well, I'd have to get a whole bunch to be holding 10 bundles. So what we're going to do is we're going to practice some counting by using our bundles, which are we call a group of 10, and using our sticks, which are 1. So I'm going to move this down right here. And something keeps popping up on my computer. There we go. I'm going to close it. So I'm going to move it right here. So Mrs. Foster, she has put 1 bundle down. How many sticks do I have all together? Yeah, 10. Now, I'm going to hide that bundle, but you still need to remember that there's a bundle of 10 under there. So get a picture of that bundle. And now I've added some sticks. So now, how many all together? Did you say 13? Because we had 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'll move those under there. So sometimes you can move them around. So now we have 13. So get a mental picture of the 1 bundle and the 3 sticks. Okay, I'm going to close it again. This time, I'm putting down 2 bundles. How many sticks do we have all together? So think, how many bundles do you see, even the one hidden, and how many sticks? Did you say 33? Well, let's check. Oh, let's see. We count our bundles by 10. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33. That we have 33. So you get that mental picture. 3 bundles, which is 30, and 3 sticks, which makes 33. Okay, I'm going to cover those up. So remember, you've got 3 bundles and 3 sticks. This time, I'm going to add a bundle, and I'm going to put 5 sticks down. Okay, so how many all together? And it might be helpful to put your bundles, think about your bundles as groups and count your sticks. Okay, let's check our work and see how many there are altogether. Should have said 48. So it makes it a little bit easier if I move my bundles together and I move my sticks together. Okay, so now let's count our bundles by 10 and then we'll count our sticks by 1. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. So we ended up having 48 sticks all together. How many bundles do I have? 4. And how many loose sticks do I have? 8. So 4 bundles is the same as 40. If I wanted you to get me 48 sticks, I don't want 48 single sticks. I want 10, 20, 30, 40. I'd want 4 bundles and I'd want 8 sticks. So now I'm going to move that to the side and we'll continue working with bundles and sticks. I love my bundles and sticks. Okay, we're going to begin our lesson today with my 10 frame, and we are going to be working on the combinations of 7. We're working on the 2 numbers that we can add together or break apart that would make 7. So I've got my empty 10 frame here, and now I'm going to put on 7 of my 2-sided counters. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, I'm going to want you to pause this video and go get yourself a piece of paper and something to write with, because we're going to write down addition equations that go with 7. Okay, now in this version of 7, I have 5 on the top and 2 on the bottom. That's 7 altogether. You might like to look at 7 this way, with 4 on the top and 3 on the bottom. But guess what? We still have 7 all together. So we're going to be writing equations by looking at how many of the counters are red and how many of the counters are yellow. So here we go, our first combination. How many are red? 7. And how many are yellow? 0. So our first combination for 7 is 7 plus 0 equals 7. And I'll kind of turn it around this way. Okay, so you want to get a mental picture of what that 7 looks like. Now, I'm going to flip it over this way. And this might be an easy way to see the parts of 7. Now, how many of the counters are red? Yeah, 6. I see that 3 plus 3 equals 6. How many of the counters are yellow? 1, but how many counters altogether? Yeah, 7. So our next combination, I'm going to write upside down, you don't need to do that, is 6 plus 1 equals 7. And again, since we're working with 7, there's going to be 8 different ways to make 7. So now, just because I want to do it this way, I'm going to turn it over this way. Okay, so we still have 7. Oops-a-daisy, Mrs. Foster. Now, how many of the counters are red? Yeah, 5. How many are yellow? 2. How many all together? 7. So we would write 5 plus 2 equals 7. So go ahead and write that down. 5 plus 2 equals 7. Okay, we're going to do another one. This time I'm going to turn this one over. This time, how many of those counters are red? 4. How many are yellow? 3. How many altogether? 7. I want to show you another way. For some of you, it might be easier for your brain to group the 4 and the 3 this way. So let's write down that combination. 4 plus 3 equals 7. Okie dokie. Here we go. I'm going to turn over this one. Now, how many of those counters are red? 3. How many of the counters are yellow? 4. How many altogether? 7. Oh, we just did 4 plus 3 equals 7. And we know in addition, we can change the numbers around. Those are called the add-ins, but the total will be the same. So let's write down this combination of 7. 3 plus 4 equals 7. Okay. Oh, look what Mrs. Foster's going to do now. Let's look at our red. How many are red this time? 2. How many are yellow? 5. But how many do we still have all together? 7. Another combination. 2 plus 5 equals 7. Okay, I'm going to turn this one over. How many counters are red now? Just 1. How many are yellow? Well, there's 6, Mrs. Foster. So let's write down that combination. 1 plus 6 equals 7. And now we're ready for the last combination of 7. Flippity flop. This time, how many of the counters are red? Yeah, you're right, 0. How many are yellow? All 7. How many all together? 7. So 0 plus 7 equals 7. Okay, now Mrs. Foster's going to put this up here. And here are all the way that the two numbers can go together that make the number 7. Let's say our equations together. 7 plus 0 equals 7. 6 plus 1 equals 7. 5 plus 2 equals 7. 4 plus 3 equals 7. 3 plus 4 equals 7. 2 plus 5 equals 7. 1 plus 6 equals 7. And 0 plus 7 equals 7. Now let's count and make sure we have 8 different equations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is why I love numbers. There's a pattern. When you're working with combinations of 7, there'll always be 8 ways that you can do that. When we're working with combinations of 5, there were 6 combinations that you could do. Now, I don't have time to do the rainbow today, but when I come back on, we'll do the rainbow of 7 and I'll have a great game for us to play. All right, my loves, put your hand in, put it on top. Let's do our cheer. 1, 2, 3, math is cool and tigers rule. Great. Have a great day, my fun, fabulous friends.